Alright, y'all, we gotta talk about this. That boy Speed dropped a new track, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I wanted to react to it. Well, not really like react, but like kind of give my little 2 cents in it. You know what I'm saying? You know, R2. You know what I'm saying? I figured I'm a rapper. I make music. You know what I'm saying? How about I share my thoughts on this song? You know what I'm saying? With you guys. You feel me? So let's go ahead and hop right into it. So without further ado, subscribe if you're new. Let's hop right into the video.
Shout out R2. Yeah, his music is fire. Check him out.
Okay, so my first initial thoughts of the song, like I ain't gonna lie, like I didn't like it at first, but like on the second or third listen, the track kind of did grow on me. I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, you know, it was cool, but you know what I'm saying, like the sound, I don't know, like it felt like one of them, like them Disney Channel type of songs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the ones like where they had the full choreography or something, you know what I'm saying? And it's catchy, but you know, you could tell like the target demographic is for like a younger audience and things like that. But even so with that, you know what I'm saying, I feel like the song that Speed made was really like it was really good. It was way better than anything that nigga KSI made, bro, because that stuff was garbage. You know what I'm saying? It was garbage. It freaking sucked. If you guys want to know my thoughts on that song, check out my video on that, and I'll probably link it in the description. But like, yeah, so I feel like with Speed's voice though, the reason why the track didn't grow on me at first is because he has a lot of potential and things like that and talent wise, but in my opinion, I feel like his voice, you know what I'm saying, because you know I've been doing music for like since I was 8, so I kind of know what it's like, you know what I'm saying, to like first start out, you know what I'm saying, making music. And with his voice, it sounds like, you know, like he's really good, but you could tell, like, you know what I'm saying, he just, you know, I wouldn't say like just started, but you know what I'm saying, like, you know, he just, the best way I could explain it is like, let's think about like in basketball terms, you know what I'm saying, like look at Michael Jordan. Like Michael Jordan was always legendary and amazing at basketball, but you know what I'm saying, like let's take a 80s Michael Jordan, when he was always getting kicked out the playoffs, you know, playing hard, you know what I'm saying, he was putting up legendary numbers, really great, but he was far from his peak is what I'm saying, you know. So in Speed's case and things like that, with this song, like he's really great, but I see that his peak is higher because of his talent right now and his potential, you know. So the song itself though, like his sound kind of reminds me, like, you know what I'm saying, like I like his influences and things like that. You could tell that the guy listens to like different types of music, you know what I'm saying, unlike his streamer counterpart Kyson that. But that's the topic for another video anyway. So you could tell that he definitely listens to different types of music and things like that, because when I was listening to his sound, I don't know why, you know what I'm saying, this might be like a crazy take or something, but you know what I'm saying, his sound, the blend of singing and rapping kind of reminds me of like Tory Lanez, you know what I'm saying, probably a teeny bit of Drake influence, but I'm not gonna lie, like his singing and things like that kind of remind me of YoungBoy, like an early YoungBoy, you know what I'm saying, if like AI YoungBoy, you know what I'm saying, like if you know that project, you know that album, and you know how YoungBoy, you know, sings and things like that, then yeah, you know what I'm saying. Only reason why I say that is because like of the auto-tune influence sound and things like that, you know what I'm saying, or maybe I'm just saying it because I don't know, maybe shoot, like all black people sound the same, but and I don't know, but yeah, so the auto-tune type of sound kind of reminds you of like if you know, maybe you too young to know, you know what I'm saying, but a bit of Speaker Knockers, you know what I'm saying, a bit of, you know, like if y'all know that type of music, y'all know what I'm talking about. But aside from that though, the lyrics themselves, this song is not more so about the lyrics but the feeling, and I feel like the feeling that he conveys is like high energy, like having a good time with your friends, you know what I'm saying. It's definitely like a summer song, and definitely it feels like a song you'll hear on the radio, you know, like if you walking through Walmart or something, you'll probably hear the song, you know. So that's like, you know, the lyrics don't really matter, you know, because I feel like this song definitely fits his brand more and things like that. And speaking of that, I feel like when I first watched the video, the element about the song, but this wasn't really about the song. This was more so like how it felt. Thing is, like, this is a decent song, but it just feels really like corporate and things like that. It feels really like branding, you know. It feels really like it feels like a product, you know, that's being sold, you know. It just feels like really professional, like everything's perfect, you know, instead of feeling like this is a real genuine artist just expressing themselves. It just feels like everything's just set up. It feels like content instead of, you know, music. But that doesn't take away from the fact that the music isn't enjoyable, because like I said before, like bro, what KSI made was just straight up garbage. And but I mean his song wasn't that bad. It was just garbage, you know what I'm saying? And garbage isn't bad, but you know, garbage is garbage. So yeah, it's bad. Anyways, like I was saying though, but with this song though, it just feels like really like planned, if that makes sense, if you get what I'm saying. Like, it feels like safe, like, you know, plan is safe, like not doing too much but just doing enough to make a catchy song and make something that's appealing. It's like making something that appeals to everyone almost, you know. But at the same time though, like, you're never gonna appeal to everyone, but you know what I'm saying, from my perspective, it seems like, you know, this is trying to do that, you know. It doesn't feel like this is just a song like yeah, it feels like the guy's just trying something new, honestly, you know. But I could tell, like, maybe behind the scenes the dude's definitely been working on music and things like that, because you don't just hop on a mic and just have like good sounding music, you know. Like, that takes years of hard work, you know what I'm saying. Making good music is really hard, you know. Like, if y'all listen to Flatboy Mac's recent album, you guys could tell, like, the dude probably just hopped into music, you know. So making music is really tough and things like that. And speaking of music, I recently dropped a song with my boy Damn. So y'all go ahead and listen to that. And yeah, but as far as my overall thoughts on Speed's track, yeah, song's fire, song's good. And now I want to talk about where KSI went wrong and where, like, the things that Speed did right. Now, first of all, the thing about KSI is that, like, I don't know who approved of bro to drop that trash, absolute bombshell of just garbage. I don't know who greenlit that, but at the same time though, you know what I'm saying, like I said, some people love like music that's just not, like, you know, good. But what I think about in Speed's case is that, like, he probably put a little bit more time in creating his sound, you know. Even though I feel like he has a higher peak, I feel like at the same time his sound is pretty clean, you know. And I feel with that factor alone, you know, he just puts more feeling into the voice, and is really high energy, and it really makes you want to dance, especially the beat selection too, because the instrumental choice on KSI track was just garbage. Trippie Redd couldn't even save it. But on Speed's track though, you know, the instrumental actually fits. It actually fits him, you know. If I imagine Speed on the song, this will probably be his lane. I'm not gonna lie, this will probably be his lane. And so I feel like he does what works for him and what's on brand with him, and I feel like that's why this song is getting praised, and it'll probably be like a song that's looked at, you know what I'm saying, with a lot of respect and within his fan base and things like that. But yeah, really enjoyed it. I'll give the track probably like I could give it a 7, but I'll probably give it like a solid 8 out of 10. You know, really good but not perfect, and you know, it doesn't have to be. But with that being said though, thank you guys for watching the video. Subscribe for more content. I'm probably going to be posting more consistently, and I'm definitely going to be posting a lot on TikTok, so you guys go follow me on there too, and Instagram. And I have a lot of content coming out soon, so I appreciate you guys for supporting me, and listen to the music, and I love you guys. Keep doing what's right, keep following Christ, and see you guys in the next one. R2 out.